Have you ever felt like your mind is trapped in a never-ending loop of negativity? Those thoughts that creep in when you're alone, the ones that weigh you down no matter how hard you try to shake them off. Maybe it's the relentless pressure from work, a strained relationship that seems impossible to mend, or even just a nagging sense of unease you can't quite pinpoint. It's exhausting, isn't it? Like carrying an invisible weight that makes even the simplest tasks feel overwhelming. Now close your eyes for a moment and imagine this instead. Picture waking up every morning with a mind as clear and serene as a still lake at sunrise. No storms of worry, no heavy fog of doubt, just clarity and calm, like the world has finally slowed down enough for you to breathe deeply and feel at peace. Can you see it? A life where your mind feels light and your heart feels free, no matter what challenges come your way. What if I told you this isn't just some far-off dream or an impossible fantasy? What if there were proven practices rooted in over 2,500 years of wisdom that could help you release that negativity, reclaim your energy, and fill your life with positivity and balance? These aren't just ancient philosophies that belong in history books. They're practical tools, simple and profound, that you can start applying in your life today. In this video, we're going to uncover these Buddhist secrets. Not secrets in the sense of something hidden away, but treasures of knowledge that have always been available, just waiting for you to discover. We'll explore ways to clear your mind, let go of bad energy, and welcome the kind of peace that doesn't depend on external circumstances. By the end of this journey, you'll not only feel inspired, but equipped with actionable steps to take control of your thoughts and transform your life. So let me ask you, are you ready? Are you ready to step into a life of clarity, balance, and true inner peace? If so, let's begin this journey together and unlock the wisdom of the Buddhist secret: negative energy. We all feel it, even if we can't always put it into words. It's that invisible weight, the heavy feeling in your chest, like something is holding you back. Think about the last time it showed up in your life. Was it that email that sent your heart racing? That argument with someone you care about that still lingers in your mind? Or maybe it was something subtler, a restless night that left you waking up tired, anxious, and not quite yourself. This energy is sneaky. It seeps into our thoughts and actions, quietly shaping how we feel, how we treat others, and even how we see the world. It doesn't just affect your mood. It impacts your health, your relationships, and your ability to enjoy life. But here's the thing: you're not powerless against it. The key lies in understanding where it comes from. In Buddhism, negative energy often stems from three root causes. The first is attachment, clinging to things we desperately want to keep, even when they may no longer serve us. Then there's aversion, pushing away anything uncomfortable or unpleasant, avoiding pain instead of facing it. And finally, ignorance, the inability to see life as it truly is, constantly changing, moving, and evolving. These three forces shape the struggles we face. They create the self-doubt that whispers, "You're not enough." They fuel the resentment that keeps us tied to the past. They keep us stuck in that endless cycle of worry about things we can't control. The first step to clearing this energy is to recognize it. Pause for a moment. Reflect on what's been weighing you down. Is it the frustration of something you can't change? A grudge you've been holding on to? A fear of what lies ahead? Awareness is the starting point. It's like shining a flashlight in a dark room. Once you can name the negativity, it loses some of its power. You take the first step toward reclaiming your energy, your peace, and your sense of clarity. This isn't about being perfect or never feeling negative again. It's about learning to see those feelings for what they are, temporary. You don't have to carry them forever. With this awareness, you're already closer to letting them go. And isn't that a liberating thought? In Buddhism, energy isn't just something you feel, it's something you create, something you shape with every choice you make. It's deeply connected to the concept of karma, which is often misunderstood as fate or destiny. But karma isn't about a predetermined life. It's about cause and effect, the ripple your actions create in the world and within yourself. Think of karma as planting seeds. Every thought, every word, every action is a seed you place in the soil of your life. What grows depends entirely on what you plant. When you act with kindness, patience, and compassion, you're planting seeds that will bloom into a garden of positivity, peace, and joy. These are the moments that lift you up and create a life filled with meaning and connection. But if your actions are driven by anger, selfishness, or negativity, you're planting weeds, plants that may grow quickly, but choke out the peace and happiness you're trying to cultivate. Those weeds don't just hurt you, they affect the people around you, spreading further than you might imagine. This is where the Buddhist secret becomes so empowering. It teaches us that the energy we put out into the world isn't random, it's a choice. And every single day, you have the power to choose what kind of seeds you'll plant. Imagine waking up in the morning and taking a moment to set an intention for your day. Maybe it's something as simple as, "Today, I will speak kindly to myself and to others." Or, "Today, I will approach challenges with patience." It might sound small, but this shift is transformative. It's like giving your mind a roadmap, pointing it toward positivity. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out. The key is to begin each day with awareness and purpose, knowing that the seeds you plant today will shape the garden you live in tomorrow. This simple practice can help you take control of your energy, your choices, and your life. And isn't that an incredible power to have? To know that with each thought, word, and action, you're building the future you want for yourself, one seed at a time. In today's world, where everything moves so fast and distractions are everywhere, it's no wonder our minds often feel like a crowded room. Noise from work, endless notifications, the demands of daily life, it all piles up, leaving us feeling overwhelmed and scattered. It's as if the chaos of the outside world takes root inside us, making it hard to focus, relax, or even breathe deeply. But what if I told you there's a simple way to quiet that noise? A practice that can help you find calm, even in the middle of life's busiest days. This is where mindfulness meditation comes in. It's not about shutting down your thoughts or forcing your mind to be silent. It's about giving yourself permission to pause, to breathe, and to simply be present. And the best part, you don't need any fancy equipment, no expensive tools, and you don't have to carve out hours of your day. All it takes is 5 minutes. Find a quiet spot, a corner of your room, your desk at work, or even your car parked under a shady tree. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes if it feels right. Now, bring your attention to your breath. Feel the cool air as it enters your nose, filling your lungs, and the warmth as you exhale, letting it all go. Your mind will wander, because that's what minds do. And when it does, don't be hard on yourself. Simply notice it and gently guide your focus back to your breath. Each time you do this, you're strengthening your ability to stay present. Mindfulness meditation is like a workout for your mind, but instead of building muscles, you're building awareness and resilience. Over time, it teaches you something powerful. You don't have to be swept away by every thought or feeling that comes up. Negative energy will still appear, it's part of life. But instead of letting it consume you, you'll learn to watch it pass, like clouds drifting across a wide open sky. Imagine having the ability to observe your worries without being dragged down by them, to feel stress arise and know you can handle it, to notice a negative thought but not let it take over your entire day. That's the gift of mindfulness, and it's within your reach. The key is consistency. Just a few minutes a day, every day, can create profound changes in how you think, feel, and live. It's a small investment with incredible rewards, a clearer mind, a calmer heart, and the ability to face life's challenges with a steady, peaceful strength. So why not start today? 5 minutes, one breath at a time. You deserve that peace. One of the most profound and heart-opening practices in Buddhism is loving kindness meditation, known as metta. It's more than just a technique. It's a way of transforming the way you feel about yourself and others. It's about replacing the negativity that weighs us down with compassion, empathy, and genuine care. Imagine being able to look at yourself and the people around you, not with judgment or frustration, but with a sense of understanding and love. That's the power of metta. Here's how this beautiful practice works. Begin by finding a quiet space where you can sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths to settle your mind. Bring your attention inward and silently repeat these phrases. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be at peace. Let the words sink in as you say them, not just with your mind, but with your heart. Visualize yourself surrounded by a warm, golden light, a light that represents kindness and healing. As you feel yourself centered and grounded in this positive energy, begin to expand it outward. Think of someone you love deeply. Picture their face, their smile, and silently send these same wishes to them. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be at peace. Imagine this light extending to them, wrapping them in warmth and comfort. Then, take it a step further. Extend this loving kindness to someone you know, but may not be particularly close to, an acquaintance or even a stranger. Finally, challenge yourself to direct these feelings towards someone you've had conflicts with. This part can be difficult, but it's also where the greatest growth happens. This isn't about excusing bad behavior or pretending hurt doesn't exist. It's about freeing yourself from the resentment that keeps you tied to negativity. Say silently, may they be happy, may they be healthy, may they be at peace, and feel the weight of anger or frustration begin to lift. This practice isn't just spiritually enriching, it's backed by science. Studies have shown that loving kindness meditation can reduce feelings of anger, stress, and anxiety. It rewires your brain to be more empathetic and compassionate, making you feel more connected to others and less isolated by negative emotions. Over time, it helps you approach your relationships and your daily interactions with greater understanding and warmth. Imagine the possibilities if you made this practice a part of your life. How would it feel to look in the mirror and truly wish yourself happiness and peace? To release the tension and bitterness that can linger in your heart? To build deeper, more meaningful connections with the people around you? Loving kindness meditation isn't just about feeling good in the moment. It's about transforming the way you live, one thought, one wish, one breath at a time. Give yourself that gift. You deserve it. Compassion and forgiveness are two of the most transformative and liberating practices in Buddhism. They're not just concepts, they're tools that can free your heart from the weight of anger and resentment. Imagine carrying a backpack filled with heavy stones. Each stone represents a grudge, a moment of pain, or a memory of someone who hurt you. Over time, that weight begins to slow you down, making every step forward harder than it needs to be. That's what holding on to anger does. It drains your energy and keeps you stuck. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning the actions that caused you pain. It doesn't mean pretending the hurt didn't happen. Instead, forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the grip of that negativity. Think about someone who has hurt you. Take a moment to acknowledge the pain they caused. Let yourself feel it, not to dwell on it, but to confront it honestly. Now ask yourself, what is holding on to this pain doing to me? How is it affecting my peace, my happiness, and my ability to move forward? Forgiveness is not about excusing them. It's about giving yourself permission to let go of the emotional burden. It's a gift you give to yourself, a way to lighten your load and walk freely again. Compassion is the other half of this powerful practice. And like forgiveness, it begins with you. It's easy to be hard on ourselves, to judge our mistakes and shortcomings harshly. But true compassion starts with acknowledging your imperfections with kindness. Imagine speaking to yourself the way you would comfort a dear friend. Would you berate them for their flaws? Or would you remind them that they're human, deserving of love and understanding? That same compassion you show yourself becomes the foundation for how you treat others. When you practice compassion, you start to see the world differently. You begin to understand that everyone carries their own burdens, their own stories of struggle and pain. This doesn't excuse harmful actions, but it helps you approach others with empathy instead of judgment. Compassion heals relationships. It creates space for connection and understanding, even in the most challenging situations. Think of compassion and forgiveness as keys that unlock the door to inner peace. They don't change the past, but they transform how the past lives inside you. Imagine the relief of setting down that heavy backpack of resentment. Imagine walking through life with a lighter heart, ready to embrace joy and clarity. This is the secret. Forgiveness isn't just for the person who hurt you, it's for you. And compassion, when nurtured within yourself, radiates outward to everyone you meet, creating a ripple effect of healing and understanding. So take a deep breath and ask yourself, what can I let go of today? Who can I forgive, not for their sake, but for mine? And how can I show myself a little more compassion? In those answers lies the path to freedom. You have the power to choose peace, one step at a time. Words are powerful. They're not just sounds or symbols, they carry energy. They can heal wounds, inspire change, and build deep connections. But they can also inflict pain, create division, and destroy trust. In Buddhism, the practice of right speech is considered one of the most essential steps on the path to a peaceful and ethical life. It's about using our words with intention, ensuring they bring clarity, kindness, and understanding rather than harm or confusion. Think about the last time someone's words truly impacted you. Maybe it was a compliment that brightened your day, or a comforting phrase that brought you peace when you needed it most. Now think of the opposite, a harsh word or a careless comment that stuck with you, leaving behind a sting that lingered. This is the undeniable power of language. Words can shape our emotions, our relationships, and even the way we see ourselves. Right speech invites us to use this power wisely. Before you speak, consider 3 simple but profound questions. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? These questions are like a compass, guiding you to communicate in a way that uplifts and connects rather than harms. If what you're about to say doesn't pass this test, it may be better left unsaid. But right speech isn't just about avoiding harm, it's about actively creating positivity. Imagine using your words to encourage someone who's struggling, to mend a broken relationship, or to express gratitude. These small acts can have a ripple effect, spreading kindness and healing far beyond what you might imagine. In today's digital world, this practice is more important than ever. Every comment, post, or message we send out into the online space carries the same energy as the words we speak. Social media has given us incredible tools to connect with others, but it's also created a platform for negativity, arguments, and misunderstanding. Imagine if every comment we left, every message we sent, was rooted in kindness. Imagine choosing to respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. How much more peaceful and uplifting could our digital interactions become? Practicing right speech isn't always easy, especially when emotions run high or when we feel the urge to defend ourselves. But that's where the beauty of this Buddhist principle lies. It's not about perfection. It's about mindfulness. It's about pausing before speaking, considering the impact of your words, and choosing them with care. The next time you're about to speak or type, ask yourself those 3 questions. Is it true? Is it kind? Is it necessary? These moments of reflection might seem small, but they have the power to transform how you communicate, and in turn, how others respond to you. Your words can be a source of light in someone's day, a reminder that kindness still exists, even in the smallest gestures. This is the secret of right speech. It's not just about the words you choose, it's about the energy you bring into the world. And with every thoughtful word you speak, you create a ripple of positivity that extends far beyond yourself. Isn't that the kind of energy we all want to share? Let your words be a reflection of the peace and compassion you wish to see in the world. It all starts with one mindful choice at a time. Buddhist rituals hold a profound purpose. They are tools for cleansing the mind and spirit, for creating a sense of peace and clarity that anchors us amidst the chaos of daily life. These rituals aren't just about tradition, they're about transformation. They remind us to pause, reflect, and reconnect with our intentions. Take the act of chanting mantras, for example. The sound and rhythm create vibrations that don't just echo in the room. They resonate deeply within you, calming the mind and uplifting the heart. With each repetition, a mantra has the power to clear away mental clutter, like waves smoothing rough sand on the shore. Even if you don't fully understand the ancient language of the mantra, the energy it carries speaks directly to your spirit. But rituals don't have to be complex or time-consuming to be meaningful. Something as simple as lighting incense can have a profound effect. As the soft, fragrant smoke rises, it can feel like a symbolic offering, letting go of negativity, inviting clarity, and setting a sacred tone for your space. Offering flowers, too, is a quiet but beautiful act. It reminds us of the fleeting beauty of life and the importance of gratitude for the present moment. One of the most accessible and impactful practices is creating a small sacred space or altar in your home. This doesn't need to be extravagant or elaborate. Simplicity is often the most powerful. Find a corner of a room where you feel at peace. Place objects that hold meaning for you, perhaps a candle, a small statue, fresh flowers, or a meaningful photograph. This space becomes more than just a physical arrangement. It becomes a sanctuary for your mind and heart. Whenever you meditate, reflect, or pray in this space, it becomes infused with your energy and intentions. Over time, it grows into a physical reminder of your commitment to inner peace and clarity. Just sitting there can bring a sense of calm, as if the space itself holds the tranquility you've cultivated within it. The beauty of these rituals lies in their simplicity. You don't need a temple or a large ceremonial setup to experience their benefits. Every small act, lighting a candle, offering a flower, chanting a phrase, is a step toward aligning yourself with a deeper sense of purpose and peace. These practices invite mindfulness into your everyday life and create a bridge between the spiritual and the practical. So why not try it? Create a space in your home that feels sacred to you, even if it's just a small shelf or a corner of your desk. Light a stick of incense or offer a flower the next time you feel overwhelmed. These small rituals have the power to shift your energy, helping you reconnect with your inner strength and the peace that's always within you. It's not just about what you do, it's about the intention behind it and the transformation it brings to your heart and mind. This is the power of Buddhist rituals, a gentle yet profound way to cleanse, renew, and uplift your spirit. Nature is one of the most profound healers of negative energy. Its beauty, resilience, and tranquility have an incredible way of grounding us and reminding us of the harmony that exists all around. In the rush of our daily lives, it's easy to lose touch with that connection. But stepping into nature, even for just a few moments, can bring us back to center. Think about it. The trees don't resist the wind. They bend gracefully, adapting to the forces around them. Rivers don't fight obstacles in their path. They flow over, around, or even carve through them, always finding a way forward. The sun rises every morning without fail, and the stars appear each night, whether we notice them or not. Nature doesn't rush, and yet, everything gets done in its own time. These quiet lessons remind us to let go, to adapt, and to trust the natural rhythm of life. Spending time outside, even in the simplest ways, can be a powerful antidote to the heaviness we carry. Take a walk in a nearby park and feel the earth beneath your feet. Sit under a tree and let its shade cool your mind and body. Listen to the rustling leaves or the song of birds, sounds that have been part of the world for millions of years. These experiences are not just calming, they're grounding, reconnecting us to something greater than ourselves. But connecting with nature doesn't always require a grand escape to the wilderness. Even small mindful actions can make a difference. Caring for a houseplant, for example, can remind you of the delicate balance of nurturing life. Watching the stars on a clear night can fill you with awe, a quiet reminder of the vastness of the universe and your place within it. Even opening a window to let in fresh air can shift the energy in your space, bringing a touch of the outside world in. These interactions with nature teach us patience and acceptance. A garden doesn't bloom overnight. It grows slowly, requiring care, attention, and trust in the process. Similarly, the challenges we face in life won't resolve instantly. But just as the seasons change, so too will our struggles, if we give them time and care. When you spend time with nature, you're reminded that life is a series of cycles: growth, change, rest, renewal. These cycles are mirrored within us as well. And just as nature thrives when it is respected and cared for, so do we. By slowing down and immersing yourself in these natural rhythms, you give your mind and body a chance to heal, to release the negativity, and to embrace peace. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed or burdened by negative energy, step outside. Even if it's just for a few minutes, let nature remind you of its simple yet profound wisdom. The trees, the rivers, the stars, they're always there, waiting to guide you back to balance and clarity. In their quiet way, they show us how to let go, adapt, and grow. Nature is always teaching. We just need to pause long enough to listen. Your surroundings have a profound impact on your energy, shaping your emotions, mindset, and even your overall well-being. Often, we don't realize how much the space around us can either support our growth or hold us back. But here's the truth. Your environment can be one of the most powerful tools for creating a life filled with positivity and balance. It's not just where you live, it's the energy you allow to fill your space and your life. Start by taking a look at your physical surroundings. Is your space cluttered or chaotic? Clutter has a way of creating mental noise. It makes it harder to focus, harder to feel at peace. Take time to declutter your environment. Let go of things that no longer serve you, whether it's old clothes, unused items, or even piles of unnecessary papers. Clearing physical clutter often leads to a clearing of mental and emotional clutter too. It creates room for fresh energy to flow in, for clarity to take root. Once you've decluttered, think about the elements you want to surround yourself with. What inspires you? Maybe it's the warm glow of a candle, the calming green of a houseplant, or artwork that makes you feel happy and uplifted. These small changes can transform your space into a sanctuary, a place where you feel safe, supported, and connected to your intentions. Even a small corner filled with items that bring you peace can be enough to reset your energy. But it's not just the physical space that matters. Your emotional and social environment plays a huge role in shaping your energy too. Consider the people you spend the most time with. Do they uplift you, inspire you, and support your growth? Or do they drain your energy, leaving you feeling heavy and discouraged? Surrounding yourself with positive, encouraging people can make all the difference. Their energy becomes contagious, and their support fuels your own journey toward peace and balance. The same goes for the media you consume. The endless cycle of negative news, toxic social media feeds, or even the entertainment we choose can subtly chip away at our mindset. Be mindful of what you allow into your mind. Choose to fill your space with uplifting music, inspiring books, and content that makes you feel empowered instead of drained. This doesn't mean ignoring reality, but rather being intentional about where you direct your focus and energy. Creating a nurturing environment isn't just about aesthetics or relationships. It's about setting the stage for your growth. It's about building a foundation where your mind and heart can flourish. Every detail, from the objects you keep to the people you surround yourself with, contributes to the energy you carry. So, take a moment today to evaluate your surroundings. What can you change to make your space more peaceful, inspiring, and aligned with the life you want to create? Whether it's rearranging a room, spending less time with draining people, or choosing more uplifting content, these small actions can have a powerful ripple effect. By curating your environment with intention, you're not just creating a space, you're creating a life that supports your growth, your joy, and your journey to inner peace. Every day is a new beginning, a chance to reset your energy and shape how you want to approach the world. And it all starts the moment you wake up. Before you even get out of bed, take a moment to pause. Let the stillness of the morning settle around you and think of one thing, just one, that you're grateful for. It could be something big, like the love of your family, or something small, like the warmth of the sunlight streaming through your window. Gratitude is a powerful practice, and starting your day with it sets the tone for positivity and peace. As you move into your morning routine, try incorporating mindfulness. Maybe it's while you sip your coffee or tea. Instead of rushing, really taste it. Feel the warmth of the mug in your hands and the comfort it brings. If you're eating breakfast, take time to truly enjoy each bite, appreciating the nourishment it provides. Even if your mornings are busy, a single mindful breath as you prepare for your day can make all the difference. As the day unfolds, remember the power of small acts of kindness. Hold the door open for someone, offer a compliment, or simply smile at a stranger. These moments might seem small, but they carry immense energy. Kindness has a way of multiplying. It lifts not only the person receiving it, but also the one giving it. With each act of kindness, you create ripples of positivity that extend far beyond that moment. When evening comes, give yourself the gift of reflection. Before you go to bed, take a few moments to look back on your day. What went well? Celebrate those wins, no matter how small they may seem. Maybe you handled a stressful situation with patience or accomplished something you've been working on. Acknowledge those moments. They matter. Then, think about the challenges you faced. Approach them without judgment, recognizing them as opportunities for growth. What did they teach you? Finally, let go of anything that no longer serves you. The frustrations, the doubts, the lingering worries. Imagine placing them in a box and setting it aside, freeing your mind and heart for rest. These practices, gratitude, mindfulness, kindness, and reflection, are simple, yet transformative. They don't require hours of your time or complicated techniques. They are gentle reminders to live intentionally, to notice the beauty in the everyday, and to approach life with an open heart. Every day offers a chance to start fresh. When you begin and end each day with mindfulness and gratitude, you create a foundation of positivity that carries through everything you do. It's not about perfection. It's about small, consistent steps that bring you closer to a life of peace, balance, and joy. Let today be the day you start. You deserve it. The Buddhist secrets we've explored aren't about quick fixes or instant transformations. They're about cultivating lifelong practices that bring lasting peace and positivity into your life. And the beauty of these practices lies not in perfection, but in the journey itself. Each step, no matter how small, moves you closer to a life that feels balanced, centered, and full of meaning. Think of these practices as seeds. Every moment of mindfulness, every act of kindness, every time you let go of resentment or approach life with gratitude, you're planting seeds of positivity. These seeds may take time to grow, but with patience and care, they will flourish into a garden of peace and joy that sustains you even through life's challenges. This journey isn't just about transforming your own energy, it's about the ripple effects you create in the lives of those around you. When you practice compassion, others feel it. When you approach the world with kindness, it inspires others to do the same. The energy you cultivate doesn't stop with you. It flows outward, touching your family, your friends, and even strangers. It's like dropping a stone into a still pond. The ripples spread far beyond what you can see, creating waves of positivity in places you may never even realize. And this is the essence of the Buddhist secret. The understanding that your actions, your thoughts, and your energy matter, not just for you, but for the world around you. It's about realizing that you have the power to change your own life, and, in doing so, to contribute to a world where kindness, compassion, and understanding flourish. So, as you reflect on these teachings, remember this: the power to change starts with you. It doesn't require grand gestures or perfect execution. It begins with small, intentional choices. The choice to pause and breathe, to speak with kindness, to let go of what no longer serves you, and to embrace the present moment with an open heart. Every day is an opportunity to take one more step on this path. Some days will feel easy, others more challenging. But with each step, you're moving toward a life of greater peace and clarity. And along the way, you're helping to create a brighter, more compassionate world for everyone. Let's embrace these practices together. Let's commit to planting those seeds, nurturing them, and watching as they transform not only our lives, but the lives of those around us. The journey may be long, but every step is worth it. The change you seek begins with you, and the impact of that change is limitless.